Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
What's going to happen in this game is you're going to turn over one of these city cards, and this is going to tell you where this will start out. I got Paris, so this will go out. It will start there in Paris, and this will come out of the game. Then you're going to take two cards, and you're just going to put them around. So we're going to look for Istanbul, which will go here, and we'll put Bangkok, which will go down on this end right here. Then you'll take three cards and set them right here. The rest of the remaining city cards will go back in the box. Each player will grab a character that they'll play. They'll take their character, whatever they get. They'll take their player piece, and they'll put it in the location here. In this case, this character will go here. And you can turn your dice showing planes to any other side of it. So that makes planes wild for you. Let's say the other person's going to be this person. They'll take their playing piece, put it in this location. When you activate a supply room, roll one fewer die to generate waste. When you assign dice in a recycling room, skip the first space. That's how that will work. And then you'll take all the dice of your color. You'll put the recycle bin here. And you're going to put three of these here in this remark with the sand timer. And you're ready to play. Now, the way the game is going to work is you're going to lose in a few ways. You're going to lose if this timer gets all the way here. If you run out of time, so every time you flip over the sand timer, you're going to take one of these off the board. If you get to the point where you need to flip this and there are no chips, then you would lose the game. The way you're going to win the game is when you go to a location, you're going to put the cubes of this color, this type, in here. And if your plane is at this location and you were able to accomplish this, then you will gain another chip, giving you more time. If you get through all 5 of these, then you win the game. So the game is going to work in real time. So the player doing green will roll the dice. You can do up to 2 re-rolls, and then the next player will go. You'll be working off the same sand timer. So if you put dice out on the board, then they will stay there. So right now, let me show you the red player would go, and they'll roll the dice. So there's different sides of the board. This, the plane, will move the plane. You can go any direction that you want, and it'll move it one spot. Then you have this, where if you're in... Now, you can use any die just to move to a location. You put it here, I can simply move to that location. Now, what I'm trying to do when I'm there is put these white ones down that you see here, and I have 2 re-rolls, so it's not enough. So I'm going to have to do something else. I'll spin this, maybe to move that again. I can spend 1 die to move over here, and then I can use this last one to put 1 there. Then the next person would go and they would hurry up and roll the dice and start moving around as they want to until you either win or lose the game. Let's talk about the spots. I've talked about this. This is where the timer will be kept. So what's going to happen is that when you're at a location, if you want to put dice there, you would have to put it in such a way that's going to go this way, and you would fill up all the spots. So I couldn't just put 1 there. Now, if the other character ended up there and they wanted to put a die there, that's fine. If they want to activate this, they could, and they would gain 2 of these blue ones, and they would simply go down here into your cargo. So then I would take the dice that are left over and I'd roll them. Anything with a circle that comes up, this one has a blue circle on it, this one does not. So I roll 2 of these with circles, that means the waste would go up too. Once again, if it gets to the end, we're going to lose. And that's how all 5 of these locations in the center are going to be. You can kind of press your luck and have it get up more, which will likely give you more cubes, but it gives you the opportunity to get more waste. In this location, if you have somebody here, they can put any die here. They just have to be different. So I couldn't put the same die there again. I could put these here. And if you look here, it's a -2, and that's how you're going to move this thing backwards and keep it from pumping out. In addition, this is going to be a cargo bay. When you go here and you put a die, and let's say you had all the cubes needed to combine this, now I can take those off and fulfill this. When I fulfill this, once again, I'm going to get another timer chip to put there, which will extend my stay a little bit, and I'm 1/5 of the way to winning the game. This is all going to be done. That sounds very easy to do. It's very simple to play. But this timer, tick, 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 going to make the game more difficult. Now, you can add these crisis cards in. This is an advanced thing that you can do. It's not in the original game or the base game. It is included with it when you purchase it, but they recommend you playing the base game a few times. So what's going to happen is each turn, you're just going to flip over one of these every time you flip the sand timer, and something might happen. Place this card on the closest city card. While this card's in play, you cannot discard the card below it. So this would literally just come out of whatever card is closest. And a lot of those kind of work that way. Move each pawn to its starting room. So now, wherever you're at, you got to go back to where you were. Return any one crate from cargo bay to its room. Take it from the cargo bay, put it back in its room. So these are just kind of screw with you and make life a little bit more difficult. And that's how you play Pandemic Rapid Response.